Hey up everybody, my name is Joshua Morrison, director of Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence, and today I want to talk a little bit about a little series that I've been doing with my mate Benja, who's behind the camera. This isn't an advertising video, by the way. I'm not shilling it, right? You don't have to go watch them, right? But I'm just talking about photo challenges that we've been doing. So the idea has sort of been, we meet up in a random place in London or out of London, and we both have our cameras, and we just try and get pictures according to some kind of theme. So the first time we did it, we met up in Camden and we did a photo challenge of trying to get portraits. Well, we kind of thought, you know, being in Camden would mean that we would get, you know, a lot of weird sort of people, you know, punks and goths and stuff. Kind of fell through, we didn't really get any of that, but it was a great opportunity to sort of get confidence in going up to people and asking people for a headshot, right? And so I got a lot of decent headshots out of that, and in just one day, you know, with loads of different subjects. So it really helps expand your portfolio. And then what did we do? A few months later, we met up in Westminster, and we did another photo challenge. This time it was all about shot composition in particular. So we tried to get the most well-composed shots that we could get. And that was a lot of fun. And I got a lot of good pictures out of that. And we've just done another photo challenge, which was all about textures, almost getting liminal spaces out of the world that's around you, right? Because the idea of a liminal space, it's kind of like, you know when you're having a dream and you're sort of trying to figure out sort of where things are, you can't quite make heads or tails of it. So when I was taking the pictures, there was this one big skyscraper, right? And I was getting a bit obsessed with the idea of getting textures. And I kind of thought I was getting it flat on, right, with the beams going straight up. I thought it looks okay, and then I kind of tilted my camera 45 degrees that way, and did it like that. And to me, the 45-degree angle picture looks better than the straight angle picture. And the reason I think is because it's kind of skewing reality to be something that it isn't. You know, I mean, photography isn't necessarily about capturing reality as it is. It's about morphing reality into something that you desire, according to your taste and your vision, right? It's not all about realism, right? Photography isn't about getting things to look how they should look. Photography is about getting things to look how you want them to look. And as long as you know what it is that you want, you can get a good picture out of anything, right? This right here, this is a fucking, you know, ashtray, right? I bet you could get a decent little image out of that, right? Just with the, you know, the holes here. Let's give it a go, right? So you see how boring, everyday, bog standard it is, right? It doesn't look like much. However, let's try it from a couple of different angles. Now, I'm not expecting miracles, right? Because I've done this very impromptu, but using the Canon 6D with a Helios lens, let's see if we can get couple different interesting angles, right? Without capturing the depth too far that way. So, just got to get it on, and it's being a pain. This camera does this sometimes. There we go. Right, so you see here that I know it's not the most interesting image in the world. That's just the start. That's kind of what it would look like in reality. I have another idea, which is, I'm hoping I can get close enough up to it. Because it kind of looks like a little face. You know, do you see that? It kind of looks like a little mouth going, ah! So it's taking reality and doing weird things with it. So here, down the middle, because it's a cylinder and it's metallic, you can see the legs coming out. So now I'm just trying to get the legs, right? And I'm just stealing a shot that Benja got during the challenge, which this isn't an advert, but you can watch it if you want. It might not be out yet. Oh, I see what I'm doing. So I'm using my legs like they're the thing's legs. So the little mouth at the top is a little mouth. All right, so you see that? Didn't fully come out, but do you see how there's the two lines here? Kind of like legs going onto the top thing. So I know it's not great or anything like that, but it kind of gets across the idea that, you know, you don't necessarily have to capture reality. And that was the point of this photo challenge. And I really enjoy these photo challenges that we've been doing because it's a nice way of getting pictures that I would never have otherwise gotten, right? For the first sort of 5-6 years of my videography career, I didn't really get any pictures. I didn't bother getting pictures because I kind of thought, why get one picture when I could get 24 frames in a second? But as I started doing more pictures, I feel like it allows you more creativity, you know, to capture something a little bit unique, capture a specific moment rather than a continual, you know, time frame. So I've been enjoying playing with space and enjoying playing with, you know, the world that's around me. It's really satisfying. And as time goes on, I want to develop my photography portfolio and maybe get more actors' headshots and start charging for actors' headshots, because for me, I really enjoy getting headshots of people. It's one of the most fun things in the world. And if I can make a living doing that, then I would be a very, very happy man. Even if it's, you know, not my entire living, if it's just one thing that I do, I'd be very happy with that. Right? I like meeting up with people, spending a couple hours with them, going around some location and getting cool pictures of them. I mean, these are some of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. So you got those, and those are my favorite pictures that I've ever taken. I know they're not amazing, right? I'm not a complete professional yet, but as I get better and better, I can start improving my craft, improving my shot composition technique, getting more depth to the image, or getting less depth, or just doing whatever it takes to get the image to be as good as it can be, right? So, because everywhere I go, I see nice things, like right up there, for instance, right? That, to me, looks absolutely beautiful, right? And I feel like the main way you could get that is in a picture. But this time, I think it would be something that would call for maybe a longer lens. So if you know anything about how cameras work, you know that a wider lens extends space between two objects, right? So if you're using a wide lens, like the thing that's being recorded in this is a very wide lens, right? So that looks a lot further away, right? Compared to the lens I'm going to be using, which is a 70 to 210 millimeter lens, right? I'm going to do it at 210 millimeters because I want to really compress the space and get something that I call the Leon the Professional shot. Because there's a shot in Leon the Professional where it just really stuck in my mind. It's the assassin and the kid going around, and they're walking along a road, right, up a hill. And it's done on a really long lens, but to me it just looks like a painting. It really looks fantastic. And this right here, I'm getting some inspiration out of this. Maybe let's try it vertical. Oh, that's a really nice picture. I want the cyclist to be a bit further along. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. I want to get one before they come past. Oh, I hope I managed to get it before. Yes, just before they came along. So I'm pretty happy with those as well. Don't know if you can see them.
Kind of reflective.
Oh well. I'll chuck them in the video edit. So they give you a bit of an idea, right? Like, this isn't a special camera by any means. It's a Canon 6D Mark I, which is it's about a 13-year-old camera, right? And sometimes I think, I see these YouTube short things of, you know, photography people, right? And sometimes the stuff that they're doing just looks out of this world. But then occasionally I'll see one and the shots they're getting look a little bit shit. They look a little bit worse than what I'm getting. And I really like seeing that because it makes me feel a lot better about myself. It says to me that the world isn't some the world of photography isn't some far away place that I'll never be able to get to. It's just a short bus ride away, right? And all I need to do is save up enough money to get on that bus. And I don't mean buy a new camera. In that metaphor, I mean develop my skills, to think outside the box, to get pictures of things that you might not normally get a picture of, but that can look good. So like this right here. I think this looks kind of interesting. if I can just get the right angle of it. Oh, there's a crane in it. Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, that's so cool. And then let's do one of, oh, that's so cool. See, that is just a puddle with some crap in it, right? But I managed to turn it into something interesting. And if you can do that more and more, you can get really interesting things. Like right now, I'm seeing, do you see those guys over there, right? Messing around on the building, doing like hard graft. Oh, they look good.
Oh wait, sorry. Oh, sorry, brother.
It's all right. You're not in the picture. I've got a long lens on it.
Yes, I was shooting.
Yeah, that looks good. I want to get one more. Just waiting for him to stand up and move to the middle. Yes. Oh shit. Just realised how small the. Just realised how low the shutter speed was. That looks, to me, I really like that. So look, I'm just messing around here, just getting a couple random shots off the cuff, you know. But you can do this with more effort put into it and more thought put into it. You can set up shots, you can develop things, you can watch all of these various YouTube shorts of people making, getting different photos and people that have different styles, right? I see so many people with their own unique style. And you will develop your own style the more that you do it. You'll see what you like doing, what you don't like doing, right? I'm not particularly brilliant at studio photography. I don't like it too much. I'll do it if it pays, but I'm not particularly interested in it, you know? I prefer being out in the field, so to speak. And I like that. So that to me is my kind of style, but someone else might like being in the studio. So it's really up to you and how you want to do things. Whatever works for you, right? And that's the key. Find something that works for you in terms of photography. So I would recommend doing these photo challenges, right? Give them a go, try it yourself, because if you do something like this, you don't necessarily have to make videos out of them like we've been doing, but just go out there, give yourself an hour, right? And just do it. If you want to add a competitive nature, get a mate, right? Maybe get a mate who doesn't know photography so that you win every time. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Yeah, now's the advertising bit. Watch the viewer duration just drop off here as I advertise the video. All right, so if you go to the channel, it's called BENJAH space LEE. That's Benja Lee, right? He does a load of camera sort of content, right? And photography challenges are one of the things that he does. And I've been in a couple of them, right? And they're fun. I like doing them and I want to do more of them. Right, we've just done one today. We probably might be doing one next Friday. So yeah, that's it from me. Check them out or don't, it's up to you, it's a free country. Well, it might not be where you live. You might live like in somewhere there's not like freedom of expression or something. But point is, they're fun to do and I recommend you do them. So take care everybody and bye-bye.